Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Monday, and I know everybody had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. We'll talk more about that in a little while. But
absolutely.
We got a great show lined up. Fun stuff.
We sure do. Yeah, absolutely. It was a great weekend, and we will talk about it a little later because I might be the color of my dress everywhere. Very sunburned.
You know, it's very good. You need to put on some, some lotion when you go out. You know, you need to do that.
Yeah, 31 years of living
you.
At the beach, and what happened? I just forgot. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of weather, let's check out our weather.
Happy Monday to you. Let's take a look at live Doppler 15,000. A lot of the showers throughout your Monday have been off the coast, so that's good news. But this morning we're dealing with some scattered showers in Darlington and Florence County, along with Horry County, and that's all slightly associated with this cold front. This will be sweeping in from the northwest, continuing to track to the southeast into the Carolinas as we head through Tuesday and transitioning into your Wednesday. Right now, zooming into our viewing area, we do have a couple of showers. These are few and far between and very isolated, pretty small, quick-moving showers, not dealing with any thunderstorm activity, but we do have this area exiting the Camden region, so heads up if you're in Darlington or Florence County. Also, one just crossing through the Mullins area, so heads up, Horry County, you might have a couple of lingering showers. Have that umbrella or rain gear handy today. It's not going to be a washout, but we're going to see more precipitation, and we can see that with Futurecast pinpointing the clouds and the radar for you. We will see, you can see by the visible satellite, a mix of sun and clouds, but for the most part, holding on to quite a bit of cloud coverage. We're not done with the rain. Now, this is going to linger around for your evening commuting hours, along with heading through dinner time. This is showing you just about 7 o'clock. Looking at these widely scattered to isolated showers, isolated pockets of heavier rain could be producing some thunderstorm activity as well, although the risk for severe weather is going to be very low as we head through your Monday. Heading into Tuesday, we'll start off dry, but that's not really going to be the trend as we head through the afternoon and heading into the evening. Switching gears, talking temperatures now. Look at your heat index values. It's kind of all over the place across the area. North Myrtle Beach 93 degrees, but making our way inland, feeling like 83 there in Darlington. Everywhere today, though, going to be in the low 90s, upper 80s as you head toward the coast with those scattered showers and isolated storms. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 89 as we head through your Monday, 88 by Tuesday. Looking at this unsettled weather pattern, though, through really the remainder of the week and another cold front as we head through next weekend. Your inland 7-day forecast 92 for your Monday, and we're only going to bottom out in the mid-70s.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Hey guys, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. So, talking about this weekend, you were wheeling and dealing at Hyundai.
It is unbelievable. The big bosses were out of town, and I was at Myrtle Beach Hyundai since I do all of their commercials. And let me tell you, they let me finalize the deals. It was unbelievable.
That's pretty risky, buddy.
Yeah, one they told me I was almost fired on, but we cut them down. We sold 10 cars.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they normally sell about 6, I think, 6 to 7.
Okay.
So that's a good deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And a fun time, right?
Yeah,
Pizza, donuts, and cars, and Cecil making the deals.
I'm still waiting on my commission check. Mickey, Patrick, somebody.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get my commission check.
All right, so a few weeks ago, we started the Where in the World Are Cecil and Amanda. We've been getting pictures in weekly, and if you haven't done it yet, you need to. What we want you to do is go to our Facebook page, print that out, take it with you when you go out of town, out to dinner, wherever you go. It's a great way to get on TV. Tell us where we have gone. We've been doing a lot of traveling, too.
Yes,
We've gone to the mountains. We've gone out to eat. We've gone all kinds of places. It's just a fun way to get involved. Send them to us here at the station, and we will air them on Fridays and see where we have gone that week.
That's right. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. This is where we learn a little bit every day on this show. All right, today's Monday, July 24th, and this is Instant Coffee Day.
Instant coffee.
You know when instant coffee came out?
I don't.
1938. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't probably taste any better. And also, it is Pioneer Day.
That's right. All right, let's find out a little bit about Birthdays today, check this out. Whoa, 1951, Linda Carter, 66 years old, TV's original Wonder Woman from 1975 to 1979, and she was also a Miss World USA. Wonder Woman is now in syndications. I watch it in the afternoons.
That's right. That new movie just came out too. Did you see it?
I hadn't seen that one yet.
Not yet. All right. 1964, Barry Bonds, 53 years old, career home run, 762, set records for most career walks.
You know what he's doing there? He's
2000.
pointing to the fence, saying, I'm going to knock this one out.
I'm going to knock it out. 2,558 walks.
All right, let's go. 1969, Jennifer Lopez. Every time you turn around, she's in something else now. She's 48 years old. Hip-hop performer known as J-Lo, sold over 20 million records. And she was a former judge on American Idol. Now she's on something about dancing or something, I think.
Is she?
Something on there.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But for 48 years old,
yes.
Look at her.
Oh, I know.
She looks great. Absolutely.
She does.
All right, let's talk about today in history. Go for it.
All right, it was 1974. The U.S. Supreme Court unanimously ruled that President Nixon had to turn over subpoenaed White House tape recordings to the Watergate special recorder or prosecutor. That's the reason you don't record things in the White House.
There you go. Learn by example. Right. 1978, the movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band starring Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees opened in New York City.
Okie doke, here we go. Know it all. Talking about, since we're talking about the White House. Do you know how many presidents have ever been impeached? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Nobody?
Mikey says
Mikey,
3.
how many?
He says
Three?
3.
Nope. Listen to this. There were 2. The 17th President, Andrew Johnson, in 1968, for ousting his Secretary of War under the Tenure Act.
Okay.
And the 42nd President, Bill Clinton, in 1998, for allegedly misleading the grand jury about his affair with Monica Lewinsky
That's right.
in the White House and persuading others to lie.
Interesting.
2 presidents have been sent out. All right, that's what the Know It All department today. We learn something every day on this show, I promise you. In fact, we're going to learn a lot more today, too. I don't know where I was going with it. I forgot what I was going to say.
Once again, it's a Monday, and it's live TV. You never know what you're going to get. We'll be back. Carolina and Company Live talking about coffee with a cop. This is going to be at Pawleys Island. McDonald's right there. The Sheriff's Department in Georgetown is inviting the public to come out for this event.
That's right. And their PR person's here with us now. Jason, this is coming on Thursday, July 27th. And Jason, let's talk a little bit about why coffee with a cop.
Well, it's a way that Sheriff Lane Cribb can get out and meet the public, part of our community policing program. McDonald's teams with us. They give away free coffee from 8 o'clock to 10. It's not instant. Fresh brewed coffee.
That's awesome. Good.
Fresh brewed coffee. Public comes by. Some people might have something on their mind, and they'd have a chance to come by and talk with sheriff's officers. Be there for 2 hours, and other people just happen to wander into McDonald's and they're sort of surprised to see a dozen cups and times. They feel safe there during that time.
Well, I think this is a very neat thing because you get a chance to talk to the sheriff because he stays so busy and he's can't be everywhere at one time. But this gives you one place that everybody can come to.
Right. It's an easy peasy. They can stop by there Thursday. Anytime between 8 and 10.
Now, is this something to where if you want to bring the kids out to meet a cop, can they come do that, or is this more of an adult?
More of an adult thing,
okay.
I believe. But
if the kids are there, I'm sure they'll say hello.
Pawleys Island McDonald's is going to have a pretty big cross section of people there.
You're right.
On a Thursday. It's right across the street from Frank's Restaurant. If you're wondering exactly where that McDonald's is.
Yeah, just on the other side of
Pawleys Island Bakery, right at the light, right at the north end of Pawleys.
I know what you're talking
North
about.
College Way. Right.
Now, Jason, how long have you been with the Sheriff's Department now?
6 months.
6 months.
Been there 6 months.
How you liking it?
Oh, I'm loving it.
We've seen you a few times in that 6 months, which is fantastic.
Which is good. He's doing a good job. And now you were an old paper guy. Not an old, I didn't mean old paper guy. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you meant. In the same instance, you're an old TV guy.
That's right.
I was in the newspaper business for almost 50 years. I started as a young child.
Yeah.
And started in Salisbury, North Carolina, worked my way to South Carolina, and loved every minute of it.
Well, that's great. There's so much going on in the Sheriff's Department. I think we're going to talk about the summer academy thing coming up this week. I think the sheriff's supposed to be here on Friday.
One of his favorite programs.
Yeah. And you're going to talk a little bit about that. Now, tell me a little bit about that before he gets here now on Friday.
High school students spend an intensive 4 or 5 days, and they show them SWAT team training and
So they get to look
everything
and
that,
see
everything that
everything.
goes on. They get to
Very cool.
do a little more than
Such an interactive sheriff's department you guys have down there. You do a great job.
And you might find somebody that's inspired enough to become an employee down the road.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You have to be 21 years old, so it's you're not.
You're warming them up.
You're
for
warming
them.
them up at
That's
best. Maybe
good.
they can go to college, come back as
Well, we
potential
appreciate
deputies.
it. Thank you,
never know.
Jason. We appreciate you being
That's right.
here, buddy.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Y'all come check it out.
Always a
Coffee with
pleasure.
a Cop on Thursday, 8 a.m. McDonald's and Pawleys Island. We'll be right back.
Coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about a golf tournament coming up at Possum Trot. And this is, let's see, SOS. That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's right, SOS Healthcare. We've got Jamie with us. Tell us about your golf tournament and when does it start?
So our golf tournament is a memorial golf tournament on August 12th at Possum Trot, and it's going to be a shotgun start at 8:30, Captain's Choice, and it's a lot of fun. We have tons of contests and food and beverages and a lot of exciting things planned.
Fantastic. And golf tournaments, it seems like everybody does them, but it's because they're a lot of fun and they make really good money and they're able to raise a lot of money for the charities that you go to. So tell us about SOS Healthcare and then we'll get back to details on the golf tournament.
Sure. So SOS is a nonprofit for children and adults with autism and intellectual disabilities. So it's a big fundraiser for us to help support our programs. And this year the funds are going towards our housing community, Oak Tree Farm.
That's right.
Now,
Do you remember talking about that before,
Yeah,
the Oak Tree
I remember
Farms?
that, yeah.
So that's going to be an autism-friendly neighborhood that you guys are building.
It's going to be an affordable housing community
Okay.
for individuals with autism and intellectual disabilities. And
amazing.
we're expecting to close on the land in August in
Where-
Conway.
and it's going to be in Conway? Is that where you're putting? Okay. What area?
On Medlin Parkway.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, y'all, this is not your first time doing this golf tournament.
No, we have been doing this for at least 6 years, I believe.
Okay.
So we're doing what we're doing, We have a good tournament. We always look for more players every year, and people can register on our website. And we have a lot of fun things planned between mulligan packages and a $50,000 cash hole-in-one prize.
Whoa. There's the website right there. You can register 50,000 hole-in-one.
Yes, and there's a few other hole-in-one prizes as well.
Do you know I've had
Wow.
2 in my lifetime?
Really?
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Go try again. I'll split it with you. I'll split the winning with
160
you.
yards on 148, I believe it was, something like
See,
that. I
now you
can't
have to
remember.
come to our tournament.
We can split the prize, buddy. Let's go.
Oh man, that's exciting.
All right, so that's
Can they still get in?
Yeah,
Can
that's what
people
I was
still?
going to say.
Yes, they can still register on our website under the events tab.
All right, go right to that website, sign up, and go have some fun and help raise some money for a great cause.
That's right, August 12th. Thanks,
Thank
Jamie.
you. We
Thank
appreciate you, Jamie. We got a lot more coming up. It's a Monday. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Carolina and Company Live. All right, talking about a 10th annual Memorial Golf Tournament. And like we said a minute ago, golf tournaments are a great way to raise
Yes,
money
they are.
and to be, show support and memorialize somebody or something, that you've lost. So
That's right.
That's what we're going to talk about right now.
That's right. It's coming up at Blackmore Golf Club, and Whitney's with us now. And this is the 10th annual. Tell us the entire name of the.
It's the 10th annual Rick Momsen Jr. and Steve Ditchfield Memorial Golf Tournament and Fundraiser.
All right. Now, why
Okay.
is this named after them, and what's the deal on
They
that?
were very impactful in the community and wanting to give back. And so when they passed away, Steve was actually involved in helping plan the tournament up until a couple years ago when he passed away. So we wanted to add his name to the tournament with Rick Momsen's wife's permission. But they have just been very big advocates for what we do and what we're all about.
And let's talk about what you do. Camp Hands of Hope, is that correct?
Yes.
What is that?
Camp is a weekend-long bereavement camp that we provide all expense paid to families with youth who have experienced the loss of a loved one in the past 3 years. We do it here at Ripley's every single year and bring in families for an entire weekend, all expenses paid, to provide them resources and help whenever there's a lot of resources for adults who have lost a loved one, but not a lot for kids out there. So we provide that.
And so you bring these, how do people get involved? How do you know about these people and where do they come from?
School resources are a lot. School nurses, school counselors, really great way because they have the inside info as to what's going on. A lot of the teachers, communicate with the counselors and stuff, so that's a really big referral source.
Are these
for us.
local families or are these families from all over?
Yeah.
Both. We accept anybody in the state of South Carolina, but we do get a lot of local referrals.
All right. Now, do y'all do one family at a time, or how many do y'all do at a time?
No, we bring in at Ripley's camp, we normally house about 75 families.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a major undertaking, and that's the reason for the golf tournament this weekend.
I guess so. All right, so it is coming up this weekend. Are there spots left?
Yes, there are. And if you want to do a last-minute sign-up, you can go to our website and sign up. Or if you can't make it out, you've got plans already, you can make a donation online, sponsor a hole, whatever you'd like to do. We have opportunities to sponsor families as well.
There's a website right there. You need to find out if you'd like to make a donation. Of course, it's right off. You can write it all off on your taxes, right?
Of course.
Write it all off. And if you want to go play golf, then
Yes.
it's a little bit of fun
Yes.
as well. Actually, maybe a lot of fun. So that comes up. Shotgun start is?
Shotgun start is at 1. Registration is at 12. You get a steak dinner after the tournament, and it's unlimited beverages.
Oh, that's pretty
You
good.
can't
So
beat
if you
it.
want to play, just show up or go online, right?
Go online and sign up by Wednesday afternoon.
By
Wednesday afternoon.
Okay.
Whitney, thank you. And
Thank
we'd
you.
love in the future to learn a little bit more about Camp Hands of Hope. So we'll be in touch.
Sounds good. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Stick around. We'll be back.
And welcome back. We're going to talk about another golf tournament, but this one's coming up next weekend. And there's 3 churches in the area that are helping put this together.
That's
We're going to
right.
talk about the fundraiser.
We sure are. I mean, and like we said, golf tournaments, that's
Yeah.
the way to go. It's a big money maker. It's also a lot of fun. Matt's with us. Matt, tell us how you're involved, because you guys are at Ecclesia, right?
Yes.
And then there's 2 other churches involved?
Yeah, the Myrtle Beach Christian Church and the Inner Christian Church. Actually, the Inner Christian Church is where the Promised Land that we're raising funds for is located.
Okay. Now, all right, let's first talk about the golf tournament, and then what is the Promised Land? We're going to talk about all of that. So, golf tournament first.
The golf tournament's exciting. For me, it's great. I play golf once a year. So this is the one time I do it. I'm horrible at it, so I kind of float between teams just for comic relief. But we start off at 8 a.m. at River Oaks Golf Course, and there's going to be food, there's going to be fun, and it's just a great time for people to come together to see what they can help and how they can help impact their area, because we do a lot of outreach for people with drug and alcohol problems, abused women and children, and so you can actually meet the people doing the work too.
Now this is August 5th. Now the website, can they still sign up to play?
Yes,
and everything?
sir. Yes, sir. They can sign up at thepromisedlandministry.com. They can call the Myrtle Beach Christian Church at 843-236-1121, or they can go to mail@myrtlebeachchristianchurch.com.
Or you guys can also call us here at the station.
Call us here. We'll tell you how to get in touch with them too, and do that.
And now, where is this golf tournament again?
It's going to be at River Oaks Golf Course.
At River Oaks. Okay.
Okay, and you got now everybody's going to be out. You're going to have a big crowd. I mean, you still got some openings right now?
There are very few openings, so make sure you go ahead and get in. We still have room for sponsorships.
Great.
There's going to be a lot of people there that you can get your name out to.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk to you in a few weeks. We'll get you back on. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the Promised Land Ministry and what that is. Thanks for being with us, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Next up, the Guy Daniels Surf Off's coming up next weekend. We're going to tell you all about it.
It's here again, the annual Guy Daniels Surf Off in Surfside Beach. We're going to find out all about it. Mikey is with us.
That's right, coming up Saturday the 29th and the 30th. And, this is a big event. And you've been involved with it now how long, Mikey?
18 years.
Long time. We've both been involved in it for a long time. And,
Yeah.
And tell them how it all started, how this started.
So a friend of ours passed away, a dear friend, Guy Daniels, and every year we memorialize him. And recently we created a nonprofit organization, and the Surf Off is the main fundraiser for the foundation.
Now, we have a lot of people come out for this. I mean, look at this. Tell us how many we got coming.
Yeah, we have thousands of people show up on the beach. We have a lot of vendors, food vendors. We're going to have free massages, so it's going to be a good time.
Free massages.
And surfing, so
That's
it's
me.
going to be fun.
It's a quick shot.
Yeah, that's right. Aren't you going to have a pro division, something like that we talked
Yeah,
about
we
last
actually
time?
have a pro division this year with $2,000 up for grabs. We also have just added a longboard pro division, which will have $600 up for grabs.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And even if you don't surf, come out and watch, because there's some
so
cool
much
You're going to
fun.
get to really see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
That's coming out, and the funds, they go to help pay for what?
So we do scholarships every year. We give out 10 this year. We've given away over $110,000 in scholarships so far. We also have a Respect the Beach campaign to educate tourists on how to protect the beaches when they're
Be
when they're
kind
here.
to our beaches.
And that's our
Exactly.
souvenir T-shirt this year. You can look at it right there. You'll be able to pick one of those up. And who designed those?
Those
Mikey?
are actually designed by a friend of Eternal Wave Surf Shop in Surfside Beach.
They look good.
Fantastic.
They
They
look
do.
good.
They look good.
And that's a lot of fun. But you know, it gets bigger every year. I mean, and what's so great about this is, you know, these kids, they're going to get a medallion. They're going to get something. Every kid
Yeah,
that
everybody gets
participates.
something. It's kid friendly, all ages welcome. We have a division for everybody.
And a lot
This
of
is right
prizes.
down on the beach in Surfside?
Yes, it's 13th
13th
Avenue
Avenue.
South, right on the beach. Parking is always fun, so get there early.
And there'll be a lot of prizes too, a lot of giveaways.
Yeah, we have
too.
a big raffle. We have a lot of sponsors give us really fun stuff, gift certificates, surf swag. So we've got all kinds of stuff to give away in the raffle too.
What time are you
We
starting?
appreciate it.
We'll be starting at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Be
I'll be
there.
there about 9:30.
That's right. On your
I'll be
golf
there.
Oh, I
cart.
got to bring the food that morning. I forgot about
That's right.
that.
That's
Don't
right,
forget the
Mikey.
biscuits.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mikey.
Okay, so being on the end of the show with us, that means you get to wave with
Yeah.
us. So in just a minute,
Yeah,
we
that's
got a
all.
few minutes or a few seconds left.
Yeah, we
still.
had a great time today. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back and we'll do it all over again with some different people. How about that?
That sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
All right.
That's right.
Now we can tell them bye,
Are you
Mikey.
ready?
All right. See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
y'all.
Have a
Have a
great
good
day,
day.
everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect